more productive. What in your mind are the causes of me avoiding the thing that I should be doing?
As far as I can see, there's two main reasons for procrastination. The first one is you don't know what to do. So you have this big book in front of you, but nobody's ever written a book. They've written a sentence, and then that sentence is accumulated over time into pages and paragraphs, and then a book appears. Or you've reviewed a book, you've looked at the edit, you've made a decision about the color for the front cover, but you do what's called a next action from Getting Things Done, David Allen's productivity strategy. People want a really, really great productivity strategy. Getting Things Done by David Allen is about as good as you can get. You do a next action. So I'm procrastinating over a task. What is the next physical action that I can do that pushes me toward that goal? I need to write an email. Well, you better go and open your email client, right? If you don't have your email client open, it is impossible for you to send the email. Well, actually, before that, I need to sit down at my desk. But actually, before that, I might need to put my pants on. Okay, pants are on. Hooray, I'm moving. I'm down at the desk. All right, there we go. I opened Instagram. Fuck, okay, close Instagram. Email client. That's the next action. So any bit, what is it, like completing a marathon is just a ton of steps, one in front of the other. Like it's just one foot in front of the other. Do this really, really big thing by breaking it down into small chunks. That's the first reason, in my opinion, for procrastination.
Before we move on to the second thing, it reminds me of something Jordan Peterson said to me about why people don't change their life. He said, people don't change their life because the first steps to doing so are so small that it's like embarrassing.
Correct.
And he told me the story of a guy who he was trying to get to change his life. This person wouldn't leave their bedroom, plates stacked to the ceiling, messy bedroom. And on day one, he walks in, they put a vacuum cleaner in there, they do nothing else. Day two, they come back, they plug it in, nothing else. Day three, they come back, they turn it on, nothing else. And by the end of the 30 days, this guy is out of his bedroom, his room is clean, and he's out in the world, which he was scared of. And it always made me think, like, the first step to real change isn't some great leap which is going to cause huge cognitive dissonance and discomfort. It is often so embarrassingly small that we don't think it's consequential.
Yeah.
And I think about that with my life all the time. I'm like, actually, maybe the first step here is just like buying a notepad, to start writing my book.
There is definitely a sense that focusing our attention on a small step kind of reveals the smallness of our lives. That like, oh my God, I said that I sat down at my desk, like how pitiful. Is this really how small I've become? I should have this big cathedral of achievements and monumental stuff. You go, well, yeah, but how do you get there? Okay, well, we've got to lay the first brick. So humility, being humble and compassionate to yourself. Okay, I did a thing today. I went for a walk. Felt like crap. I ate this bad sushi last night. And I did one thing. One small thing that moved me toward my goal. So anyway.
Maybe that's because we never get to see that first small step. We get to see the outcome. So if I'm thinking about becoming a podcaster and following in your footsteps, I see you've got this fucking digital screen where you've got Matthew McConaughey sat in the set of his movie. And I'm thinking, God, that's a long way to go.
Well, the beautiful thing about a lot of stuff on the internet is that it is archived for the rest of time. So you can go back and watch my first ever episode, which is me in my old office for the nightclub stuff that I did. And my business partner yelled at me afterward because I kicked everybody out so that I could record. And he's like, you can't keep doing this. It's not your studio, it's our office. And it's a single iPhone and a blue Yeti USB mic that looks like a big white dildo. And it's up and over the top of the desk. And it's me and a friend from the gym talking about how we might row the Atlantic one day.
Embarrassing to start there for someone that's watching you do Matthew McConaughey in a digital screen. It's embarrassing.
But also not, because that was the first step. But that wasn't the first step. The first step was deciding what name it was going to be and then driving to Gateshead to buy the Yeti secondhand from some dude on eBay. And that Yeti went on to do 500 episodes of my podcast. And then we changed to nicer microphones or something. So everybody's journey begins embarrassingly small. And I think just having a little bit of compassion for yourself, having the humility to go, the first step that I do is going to be so small that it almost wouldn't register on the ledger of accomplishments. It would be minute. Going, okay, that's still a win. So first thing, you don't know what to do. Second thing, you know what to do, but you don't know how to do it. So you can sit down in front of the spreadsheet and you know that you've got to do a VLOOKUP on this spreadsheet. We have no idea how to do a VLOOKUP.
What's a VLOOKUP?
It's some Excel thing that Excel nerds will know. ChatGPT. Google. Ring a boss, ring a friend that is an expert in Excel. So for me, when I look at my procrastination, it occurs due to usually one of two things. Poorly defined next physical action. I don't know exactly what the next smallest step is that moves me toward my goal. I do know that, and I sit down and I don't know how to do it. Like, how do I, like, if you don't know how to open a file, you don't know how to unzip a file, it doesn't matter how many files you've got in front of you, if you can't unzip them, you can't see them. So, okay, I need to learn, hey, dude, I got this zip file, where do I go to get it? Oh, okay, thank you. And then we've got moving. So it's either a action issue or a skill issue. And both of those are usually pretty simply fixed.
I was reading your news